Hi, this is Lanier Ward with Century 21. I had the pleasure to sit down with Michael Simmons, the owner of Beans and Butter, one of my favorite places locally, and talk with him about his business and his dedication to our community here in the Lilburn area. So, without any further ado, let's get to the interview with Michael. Well, I'm thrilled today to be joined by Michael Simmons, the owner of Beans and Butter Coffee here. I guess technically Snellville, Lawrenceville.
We're kind of in the corner of all three. You know, this side is Lawrenceville, a few yards this way is Lilburn, and a few yards that way you're in Snellville. So we're right in the corner of all three.
The Bermuda Triangle
yes,
here.
Yeah.
I live about 2 minutes away, and I'm Lilburn for some reason.
Yes,
so,
me too. I'm just down the street.
Yeah. So, Michael, tell me. What got you into baking? Where'd that passion come from?
That's been a hobby, man, of mine since growing up as a kid. I come from a big family, and my mother is a wonderful cook. But as she cooked, she's a great cook, but a terrible mess maker. And so kids would have to clean after she cooked, and I hated cleaning after her. And so in order to get out of cleaning, if you learn to make something for the family, you wouldn't have to clean. And so I started baking as a kid.
Yeah, so it was born out of necessity. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
And so it's just something that stuck with me.
Well, and if you haven't been in, it's a beautiful little shop. It's super convenient. It's right here at River and Five Forks, easy to get to. And I mean, my personal favorite, my go-to is the chocolate chip banana bread.
Yes.
I would be a lot skinnier man if it weren't for that stuff at this point. What's your favorite? If somebody said, hey, I'm going to lock you in a room, you got to come out with one baked good, what's the one thing you got?
It would be the gluten-free sweet potato muffin.
Okay.
Yeah, the muffin. It's not, although I like baked goods, I don't like stuff really sweet, and it's just nuanced, just right, so it has the right amount of flavor, it has the right amount of sweetness. That's my favorite.
Okay.
That's what I take out, yeah.
So what made you choose, the Lilburn, Snellville, like we said, the Bermuda Triangle kind of area here? What made you choose Gwinnett County?
Well, first and foremost, it's close to home. I'm just down the street off Five Forks.
Well, you guys have stuck it out through a lot, and the shopping center here, you've essentially been the anchor to this shopping center.
It really, and I wish the landlord would appreciate that. But yeah,
if you're watching out there.
Yeah. Because there are a lot of, I've been here for 20 years now, and this plaza has been almost empty for a long period of time. This particular spot was empty from at least 2010, 2011, because my kids used to come here to the little Chinese variety store. And and so there have been a lot of tenants that have come to the space, that have come through here. Now I want to be here because the coffee shop is here.
What do you love about living in Lilburn? Because like you mentioned, it's not just where you work, it's home. So what do you love about this community?
The one thing, it felt like home when we were here. We were embraced. My kids went to RD Head, Five Forks, Brookwood, and we were after getting here, we became involved in the Brookwood Football Association, and then later on Boy Scouts, and it was just it always felt like community. It always felt like home. We established a lot of friendships with people here, and some of the kids that I counseled as Boy Scouts, to this very day they're adults and moved on, and they keep in touch with me. They come to the shop. And it feels like home.
Well, I know one of the things that you care a lot about is being a community spot.
Right.
It's not just your shop. I saw pictures on social media this week. There was a group in here one night. Kept the doors open late for them.
Yes.
So, if you're out there and you have a group that needs a place to meet, if you have a business club that needs a place to get together, it's a perfect spot. It's convenient to everywhere. And no one's going to feed you better.
Yes.
I can guarantee that. Michael, what kind of events are kind of ideal for you to hold here?
We have done. We've done small events. We now have a Bible study group that comes in every Saturday morning, and they meet here at the table, and they do their thing. From 8 people to we had a homegoing memorial for a local art teacher when we first opened, and I think we had 300 people. We put stuff outside, tables and chairs outside, and we just made this like the food area where they can get their plates and move. And it was packed. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
But we can do. I don't know if the fire marshal, but we've packed in. I think our capacity is maybe 70 and 90 people.
Well, Michael, thank you so much for your time today. And again, thanks for all you're doing for the community through Beans and Butter.
Thank you.
I love it. I'm a loyal customer for life. And if you've not checked it out, please come by. Again, I'll tell you to get the chocolate chip banana bread, but whatever you like, go for that one.
Good. And I just want to say to the community, you guys embraced us, from day one, and I thank you for doing that. And hey, we're still here, and just come on through. And if you haven't been here in a while, say hello. Come back through.